Let's get a good understanding of where we are in this crypto market, guys. First, let's take a step back, understand how we have been performing. So Bitcoin, since the start of the pandemic in 2020, Bitcoin's the yellow line. Look at how it has massively outperformed every single other asset class over the last 2 years. S&P 500 is black. You can see some of the others. Bitcoin is dominating. It has been the best store of value in this turbulent period since the start of the pandemic. And yes, other altcoins have also done extremely well if you were buying at the start of this period back here in March of 2020. That was when Cardano was a few cents. A lot of assets were completely undiscovered. And so hopefully we can get to that accumulation phase, but it seems like we're there right now. This is the time to be buying, just like back then, guys, because the market is afraid. So one metric let's look at on Bitcoin. We know Bitcoin leads the market. So what's going on with Bitcoin? Well, check this out. Black line is the Bitcoin price. Blue line is the long-term holder activity. So the people that haven't sold for over a year. I've shown you this chart before, but it's always good to get a reminder. Whenever the blue line is rising and pumping, it's accumulation period, right? So check this time out. This is before the 2017 bubble. We had a big long-term holder spike. That was the bottom. Then we had a massive rally in blue. This period, guys, before the 2020 big pump, also long-term holders increasing, followed by a massive pump. Well, right now, if you just look at the level where we're at currently, we are seeing a big spike here to a historic level, similar to the 2013, 14, 15 bottom. So you could expect, based on the accumulation trend here, long-term holders, big money, are acquiring it and just sitting on it and waiting for the market to return. They are not going to sell until it goes higher. So they're just accumulating more and more. Here is a very positive example of that. In the last 7 days, a Bitcoin whale bought $71 million worth of BTC. Whales are accumulating massively. Okay, and so what this tells us is that they see the vision, obviously. They're taking it off the hands of the people that are afraid, the small fish. Bitcoin Fear and Greed Index, believe it or not, in extreme fear, hitting 20, guys. It is getting off the charts here. I was talking about how it could probably go even more extreme. It usually should get to an extreme before whipsawing back violently. We're getting stretched here. It is absolutely massive. But again, look at the long-term picture where we are. Internet users in 1997, 140 million. Internet users in 2007, 3.7 billion. Exponential growth for anyone who invested in it. Bitcoin users today, 140 million. So we're right where we are with the internet. I've talked about that before, but there is so much upside in this space for long-term investors, guys. It is so obvious for anyone who's actually looking at this, and the smart money totally gets it. There's so much more I want to cover with you guys. The Bored Ape Yacht Club Metaverse launches today. There's $300 million that they're going to raise in land sales using the ape token as a payment method. This community is absolutely out of control. They're raising hundreds of millions of dollars just in the sale of their digital land. So we'll stay on top of this marketplace. One thing I gotta leave you with before signing off here: Ethereum name service NFTs overtake Bored Ape Yacht Club daily trade volume. That's the ENS token. I think the ENS token is competing with the ape token. ENS token represents the .eth domain names you're seeing all over the place. You can take advantage of buying the ETH domain service token while it is at a long-term historic downtrend. There's so much going on.